If you make decent money, pay your bills on time, upgrade your lifestyle every few years, and still feel like you're not truly getting ahead, this is not an accident. The middle class isn't poor. It isn't starving. It isn't collapsing. It's comfortable. And that comfort is exactly why it stays stuck. Today, I'm going to show you something uncomfortable. The middle class is not designed to fail. It's designed to continue. And once you understand how this cycle works, you will never look at stability the same way again. The middle class believes it's progressing. First job, first raise, better apartment, new car, bigger house, nicer vacations. From the outside, everything looks like forward motion. But here's the hidden question no one asks. If your income increases and your expenses increase with it, did you actually move forward? Or did your cage just get bigger? This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most socially accepted traps in modern society. The system doesn't need to keep you poor. It just needs to keep you upgrading. Because upgrades feel like success. But upgrades also increase dependency. Here's how the loop works. You get a stable job. You earn predictable income. You take on predictable expenses. You optimize your life around security. Security feels responsible. Security feels mature. Security feels intelligent. But security has a hidden cost. The moment your lifestyle depends entirely on your monthly income, your freedom disappears quietly. Not dramatically, quietly. And because nothing feels urgent, you never feel trapped. You simply maintain, year after year. The higher your income climbs, the tighter the trap becomes. You buy a house and take on a mortgage. You upgrade your car and add payments. You start a family, and now stability is no longer optional. Suddenly, walking away isn't just risky, it feels impossible. Not because you lack ability, but because your risk tolerance has collapsed. This is the golden handcuff effect. You're not chained by poverty. You're chained by responsibility. And responsibility feels noble, but it also makes you predictable. The system doesn't want you broke. Broke people are unstable. It wants you educated, employed, in debt, consuming, and steadily upgrading. The middle class fuels banks, real estate markets, subscription services, corporations, and tax systems. You are the engine, and the engine must keep running. The most effective way to keep an engine running is not fear. It's comfort, not desperation, not total freedom, just enough comfort to continue. The most powerful word trapping the middle class is enough. I make enough. I'm doing fine. At least I'm not struggling. Comparison keeps you satisfied. You compare downward instead of upward. But wealth isn't built by optimizing for enough. It's built by optimizing for ownership. Ownership of assets. Ownership of systems. Ownership of time. The middle class optimizes for paychecks. And paychecks stop the moment you stop. The middle class trades time for money. The wealthy trade systems for money. Ask yourself a simple question. If you stopped working for 6 months, what would happen? That answer determines your level of leverage. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about understanding structure. The education system trains you to become valuable to employers, not to build ownership. You are trained to perform, not to own. To comply, not to compound. But the deepest layer of the trap isn't financial. It's psychological. The middle class has an identity. I'm responsible. I play it safe. I avoid unnecessary risk. That identity feels smart. But avoiding risk also prevents asymmetrical opportunity. And wealth is built on asymmetry. You cannot save your way into extraordinary freedom. You must build something that grows without your constant effort. Breaking the cycle doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. That's emotional. It means shifting your focus from income to leverage. Instead of asking how to earn more, start asking how to reduce dependency. Build assets, even small ones. Develop skills that compound over time. Create systems that generate value without direct time exchange. Even one small shift can change your long-term trajectory. Freedom grows quietly, just like dependency did. Being middle class is not failure. Staying unconsciously middle class is. The goal isn't rebellion. The goal is awareness. Once you understand the structure, you can play it strategically. Use your job, but don't let it define you. Use income, but build ownership. Use comfort, but don't become addicted to it. The middle class is not designed to suffer. It is designed to stabilize the system. The real question is not whether the system is unfair. The real question is what you are optimizing for. Stability or freedom. Because the decisions you make today, the quiet ones, the small ones, compound over the next 10 years. Not loudly, quietly. and quiet decisions shape entire lives. If this made you uncomfortable, that's a good sign. Discomfort is where awareness begins, and awareness is where change starts.